saying that Al-Aqsa Mosque is not built on top of the Jewish Holy Temple, like, do you know anything about history? The Al-Aqsa Mosque is not built on the Jewish temple, but on a Roman site, and the wall front of which Jewish pray is a Roman wall. It has been confirmed by archaeologists, and your government knows that. So everything that existed before the Romans just doesn't exist to you? I was gonna wait for my dad to answer this one because this is like true denial of history. And my dad knows his history, but instead of my dad being here with me, I'm gonna see him in a couple weeks. I actually have something that he wrote for me. So here are the notes that I got from my dad. The Israelites conquered the land of Israel in 1273 BCE. And by the way, the first Holy Temple was built in 957 BCE. And the second Holy Temple in the same spot was built in approximately 516 BCE. The land was then conquered by the Assyrians, then the Babylonians, then the Israelites returned, followed by the Roman conquest. The Romans took the land from the Jewish people, and the Romans were the ones who destroyed the Second Holy Temple. And that happened in around 70 CE. To continue our history lesson, in the 600 CE, the Muslims took the land and colonized almost all of North Africa, the Middle East, and most of Spain. In 1096, the Crusades brought European knights to Judea to take back Jerusalem from the Muslims under the excuse they were trying to retrieve the Holy Grail. The country passed back and forth between the Muslims and the British and the French knights. The Ottomans held the land until World War I, when the British conquered the land, and following the war, numerous European countries divided the Levant into Lebanon, Syria, Jordan, and British Palestine. The classic European colonizers were the British and the French. In 1948, when Israel was established, it was declared as the homeland of the Jewish people by biblical right. So that's all the history. Whether you like it or you agree with it, you disagree with colonization, all these different things, this is just history. That wall you speak of in this comment where Jewish people go to pray in Jerusalem, that's called the Kotel. That's what remains of the Second Holy Temple. And on the other side of the Kotel is Al-Aqsa, which was built on top of our holiest site. And right now, we're not even allowed to pray there. I hope you enjoyed this history lesson.